good?
You want some water or something?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
My first job was
Oh, we have to clap. First,
Okay.
sorry, Ryan says we have to clap.
my first job was working in telephone companies.
Ooh, tell me about that.
Oh my God, that's a disaster. You have to, somebody runs it in, and then you have these little plugs that you have to put into a
You
board.
did that?
Exactly. That's what you did?
Like operator?
Yeah, that you had to plug.
No way.
Oh my God, but it was so confusing.
And people would be like Dallas 439, and you would like know where to put that.
Put
and
it
stuff?
in, yeah. And if, you know, if it was out of state, you had to plug in something that said out of state. You know, if it was like a business, you had to push your business, then the number.
Wow.
So you had to, you know. And I said one day,
Do you need to give tip money? Sorry, 1 second. Do you need to give tip money?
I don't know. Can you just write on the thing?
Oh, tell him to write on the thing.
Hey, Victor.
Yes.
Can you just write a tip on the thing there?
I get cash.
Okay, you have it?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Grandma, go ahead.
and then you had, you know, so you had to keep your mind on. Then I said, I quit because I quit high school the second year.
Oh, okay.
So I said, I quit high school to, you confused on these subjects, and now you're more confused here.
Do you remember the name of the company?
New Jersey Bell.
New Jersey Bell.
Had to be Bell. It was the only one.
And then I went to nursing school.
How was that?
That wasn't bad. Then I worked in this place called Village Nursing Home, down in the village.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How cool. How old were you then?
I was like 18.
Did you like that?
Yeah, that wasn't bad. It was just changing patients, changing temperature. But you have to work. Remember, you have to be careful because some of them are violent. Some of them will go after you. You know. And then I was pregnant with Uncle Charlie, so I had to be careful. You know.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, you know, if you got lucky to get the right patients, it was all right.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing I had to take a training for New Jersey, and it wasn't like the trains didn't ran, but not like they run now.
Yeah.
You know, so. But no, that wasn't bad, I have to say.
So at 15, you moved to New Jersey. Do you remember why you guys moved?
Because Nana said it was getting too bad over New York.
Getting too bad.
But for me, it wasn't. You know, when you were a teenager,
Yeah, that's the place to
16
be.
years, you know, we always went to Central Park. We went to Coney Island, you know, and it just seemed that your life change here seems to be quieter in New Jersey. It doesn't seem many things happening in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Get good or bad, but
Yeah.
you know.
Was your milk delivered on your doorstep type thing in New York or no? Did they have like a milkman?
No, you had a mailman there.
Just a mailman, not a milkman? Like, do you have someone who give you milk or no?
Oh yeah,
You did have
yeah.
a milkman? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they used to deliver them like in 6 little bottles.
Like a 6-pack, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They used to deliver milk, butter, cream, you know. But you had to know when he was coming so you could take it right away, especially in the summer, and put it in your Frigidaire.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
And spoil it.
because everything goes bad quick in the summer.
Damn,
But I think that's the thing. That's the things you miss, though.
What would they put it
Yeah.
in?
You
They
know,
would
when
put
you
it
move over
in
here-
the summer. They would put it in what?
In their house right away.
In the
Yeah, they delivered it to your door. They didn't come. See, they weren't allowed to come
said
into your
refrigerator.
house. They had to knock on
Frigidaire.
your door
Exactly.
to tell you we're
That's what
here.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Or they, if you
People
weren't home, they
calling
left a little card
things by
saying
the
we were
brand
here
name.
at this hour. This should be Frigidaire right away.
Yeah. Was it free? Or you have to pay for this?
No, it was free.
Oh, no.
A lot of things were free then.
Yeah.
School
They gave
was
you
free
free milk?
then.
Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah. Free milk, free
What?
butter, free cream.
Free milk from the
Right.
city? The city would pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just,
You know
you
what? I
know.
need to go back. I'm sorry. I want to get some free
Yeah,
milk.
back in the day.
Did you guys ever
That
go
Great
on?
Depression was great.
Hello. Shh. Did you guys ever go on any family vacations?
No,
No. Too poor.
we were poor.
How?
But poor sometimes means different things. We were
Yeah.
poor. but we went on one-day trips to Coney Island or to Palisade Park.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So, you know, I think being poor meant you couldn't afford to go on long trips.
Right.
But, you know, we got to go to museums,
Yeah.
to
You're in the center of the
libraries,
universe.
things that were free. Coney Island then was free. You didn't pay just to get on the rides. And then they were cheap. You could buy a thing of tickets for $5. Like now you can't buy one ticket for $5.
No, definitely not.
You know.
It's like $8 to go on the roller coaster now, at least. One
Yeah,
time.
and that's like 20 tickets.
One time.
Any other memories that stand out to you from your childhood in New York?
Memories that stood out for me.
And you're a
Good
interviewer.
memories? Oh,
You know
that-
She really is.
I hate to say this, especially in front of you, but my mother would punish us, but I seem to get away less punishment than anybody. But also I catered to Daddy. You want me to do this for you, Daddy?
It's a
But-
good one.
Yeah, it always pays to, you know, they say be nice, but I love Nanny with all my heart. And even times when I got punished, it didn't bother me. I knew I did wrong. Like one time, I do remember a memory. I remember me and Aunt Peggy. I remember, and I remember what was your mother? Me and Aunt Peggy. So to Aunt Peggy now, I don't understand. Our block's a square in New York. If you go one way and somebody else goes the other way, so you go this way and I'll go this way and we'll get back at the same time. I lost her just going around the block. Don't ask me how. But I'm standing there like 20 minutes. I said, oh my God, Aunt Peggy never came back. And I'm saying to myself, now what do I do? So let me go the way I set up. And I couldn't find her. I was so scared that somebody took her. And I couldn't go upstairs and tell Nanny,
I lost my sister.
because I knew I was going to be punished. But then Nanny came down and said, oh, Peggy went around the block. I told her not to go. But then when she found us, she said, no, she told me to go this way and I got lost. Then I got punished. I didn't get punished because I lost Aunt Peggy. You know what I got punished for? Lying.
But she was your older sister. Shouldn't she be worried about losing you?
I know. I got punished for lying about it. Another time, with Aunt Lizzie,
Oh no.
I said to Aunt Lizzie, something we did, and she was going to tell us on us.
Sounds like
Oh,
we
she
were
was the
rocking-
rat. She was
we
the
were-
rat.
Remember rocking Uncle Eddie?
Hold on,
Oh,
this
and
is my
Lizzie's
mother.
the mole.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Ooh.
Aunt Lizzie was going to tell. I can't remember exactly what
I
she
love
did.
it. Wait till I see her.
I don't know if it was the time we were on Uncle Eddie and we put his head through the window. Thank God he didn't get hurt. And we lied about it. I just can't remember if the... So she had this doll that she liked. It was a little bigger than the one I got Samantha. And we told her, we're going to flush this doll down the toilet on you. And then we're going to flush you down the toilet.
I've heard this story
Use it
before.
against her. I do the same exact thing. Go ahead, try.
So they said, no, I won't tell. But you wound up telling anyway. I got punished again for lying. You know.
She didn't care about that doll, did she?
But things like that, you remember stupid things
Yeah.
in your
Yeah.
life, you know. Now it's funny, then it wasn't funny.
Can I ask a
Yeah.
story?
What
I heard a
was?
story that one time you guys were playing ball in the house and that it went through the window and then when Nanny came home you tried to say that it came up from the outside.
No, that was us.
No, that was
That was
the-
us with her. Uncle Frank threw the
Wait,
football.
I thought I heard the story from them too.
No, it was us too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
My mom told me the story too, that's why.
We got punished more for lying than the things we did.
Exactly.
That was true. That I hated when you lied to her, you know. But I said, we were playing ball in the house. We did a lot of things we weren't supposed to do. Thank God she left Grandpa minded us. Because he always felt, we were playing ball in the house and went through the window. So when she come home, she said, what happened? And we just looked at each other. And we had already made the story up. He said, So we wanted Aunt Peggy to tell me forget about anybody, but Aunt Peggy, you know. So I said, oh, Mom, you know what happened to people? These were grown up people in a factory across the street. They used to always give us candy and stuff. You know, they were playing ball, and the ball came through the window. Not realizing if the glass was in the house,
Yeah.
it would have been in the house.
Yeah.
But we threw the ball out the window, and it broke the window. And but these stupid things, you know. And she said, I'm not going to punish you for breaking the window. And we got all happy. So you're all punished for lying.
What was the punishment like? Like, no, you can't go out, or what was it like?
You can't go out. You're bound for going to the park, because the park was only a little while, like a block away. So as we got older, we could go play there.
Yeah.
You know. And we did all these things in the good weather, by the way.
Yeah.
So it hurt more.
Did you guys
Yeah.
like take
What
the
was-
subway and stuff?
Yeah, what was New York like back then? Like, is it a lot different now, or
Yes, it is.
like
We-
what did people like do back then? Like, what was the streets like and
The
everything?
streets, I don't know. We hung out on the stoop because they didn't have, you know, like balconies like
Yeah.
you guys have.
Yeah, like what did you do? Because people didn't have cell phones and stuff. Like, how did you spend your time? Like,
We spent our time playing like jacks, like hopscotch. Like the guys played ball in the street with an old bat, not even a bat, you know, a piece of long stick, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know,
Was
and
there a lot of neighborhood kids? Like, did you know a lot
Yeah.
of kids?
it seemed New York had a lot of kids on one block. And then, you know,
like each block was its own like
had its
community
own
kind of like all the
collection, you
kids.
know.
yeah.
Was there any like gangs on your streets or anything like
No.
that were like, can't come to our block or anything?
no, Nanny said as we got older, but it wasn't really. And you know what? All streets in New York, let me tell you, had black, white, Asian, even then. So everybody just, you know, got into things. You didn't say, I don't want to play ball with you because you're black or because the kids, you know.
Oh, everyone was playing together. Like,
And it was really
Everyone
diverse.
played together.
Oh,
It was different. You know, it wasn't like today, you don't want a black person in your family or people, you know, are biased, you
Yeah.
know. I guess you didn't realize it. They just were all there. So, you know, I think that made, you know, when we first moved to New Jersey.
Where did you live when you first moved to Jersey?
Huh?
What was your first place that you lived in Jersey from New York? What's the first place you moved to? Was it North Bergen?
No, Union City.
Yeah.
But,
What street?
But you know, in New York, there's still were prejudiced people. Because one time this lady lived downstairs from us, and our house went on fire. You know, and nobody wanted to help her. Now, we lived in 3 rooms at that time, and I invited these colored people to come stay with us.
Nice.
You know, Nanny never had a prejudice thing in her body. I don't know why. Like she said, when they were young, there was a lot of prejudice, but she never did. She was just this person that you really wanted to have as a mother. You know. I wish you would have got to know her,
I
Sammy.
know, me too.
You know, she would have loved you with everything. That's why Mommy got mad when I didn't tell her Nanny was dying. You know, but I couldn't. Because Alfredo said if I bring her here, she's going to lose a baby. No, I had a choice between telling her and her getting sick and losing you. And I couldn't take the chance. I know Nanny, she gets mad at me still for it, but sometimes you have to take the hurt with, you know.
Yeah, of course. So, do you remember what was Nanny's jobs? Like, what kind of job did she have? With all the kids? Like, what?
Cleaning offices.
Okay.
You know, she always worked at that job. You know. And she
Your dad
always-
too, or he didn't work?
Huh?
Your dad worked or too, or no?
Who?
Your dad? Did he work?
No, he worked. He worked as an iceman. Oh, by the way,
An iceman? What's that?
Frigidaires were then long things that you had to buy ice, a big brick of ice to put in,
Oh.
and you chopped it up. There was no Frigidaire. There was this big brick of ice. and you stuck it in the top part of your Frigidaire, and it kept everything cold. But they didn't last that long. You had to get them every day and every day.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And you couldn't make ice cubes because you couldn't get those glasses out there. It was a big, and it was
You would just take chips off.
yeah. You had to chip it off with an ice pick.
And then that was the only way it kept everything cold is from
Cold,
the ice.
yeah.
Right? There was no electric or anything. It was just a
No,
box.
there was no Frigidaire.
Wow.
So how often would they bring you an ice
Her
cube?
dad was an Iceman.
It was an ice
Oh,
cream.
so whenever you needed it, he could bring it.
Yeah, he could bring it. He had to pay like
Whatever,
half price,
yeah.
you know.
How often, like if you weren't the Iceman, how often would they bring you like a cube of ice?
Yeah.
Like every week, or how long would it last?
Like every 2 or 3 days.
Wow.
You know, because you know.
I wonder how much were they for regular price? Was it expensive to have that? Like
No, it was like $2 a day, but then $2 a day.
that adds up.
$2 a day you could buy bread and milk, eggs and everything. But now you can't even buy bread for $2.
Yeah.
You know, but and you had to have it put in a certain way that there was like aluminum siding to keep it cold. But
Wow.
it was hard because you couldn't even make too many cold drinks because you had to chop it, and then you know.
Then you were sweating after you got the
Yeah.
ice.
Especially in summer, it seemed to melt quicker.
Really?
If it was really cold out, you could maybe last it 3 days. You know.
Did you guys ever have a car or learn how to drive a car?
Poop,
Yeah. Because you grew up in New York City, so there was no need.
Yeah, there was so many ways of getting around.
Yeah.
You know. And like New Jersey didn't have that many cars. It had cars, but buses and you know.
Yeah, so you can get to
now
the city easily.
Now you got, you know.
Tell me
You
about
never
like.
drove
No, she never drove.
ever. Never had a license.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, nice.
Tell me about like. Did you ever have a best friend?
Yeah, I did have a best
What was your
friend.
best friend's name?
Her name was Helen. I remember. She was my. We did everything, you know. But it was fun, you know. Like New York, you can go places. I'm not putting down New Jersey. Don't get me wrong. But you
Yo, we're
could
Jersey
walk
people,
to
girl.
places.
Come on now.
You know. You could walk to museum. You could walk to Central Park. Central Park was great. They had the zoo there. They had these little places you could eat. They had hot dog stands all over. And there's nothing like a hot dog from New York City.
Amen.
Sorry.
Of course.
But you know, New Jersey, you can go places, but you have to take transit, you know.
Yeah.
And,
Can't just walk around and
yeah.
explore the city.
And I don't care what they say about New York. Gangs of it. You can walk the streets of New York.
Definitely. Quiet that baby up. Talk about how. So you had Uncle Charlie at 18, right?
Right.
Then who did you have after that?
And Hilda.
And Hilda. And how was that like with your first 2 babies?
Charlie was, well, Charlie, I won't say was a good baby. He was cranky, but I had a hard time having him, you know,
Delivery wise?
delivery-wise. So they had put me out and all, and then I got septicemia. Yeah, Peggy and Nanny seen Charlie before I did.
Really? Oh, wow.
And
So, did your sisters have kids too, or just you at that time?
no, I had Charlie first, and then Peggy had Honey.
When she was running.
But and Hilda was a terrific baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Uncle Charlie was a good baby. But
Right. Take care of her.
But he needed more attention.
Yeah.
You know.
And then who do you have after? Go through the list of in order. So you
In
have
order.
Charlie, Uncle and Hilda.
Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank was born in an elevator.
No way.
Yeah, what happened was they went to shave me, and she said, the baby's coming, put her in the elevator. They didn't finish serving. She said, we'll save me upstairs. And Uncle Frank was going in the elevator.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Yeah, that, you know.
All natural? Like no medicine?
Elevator.
Oh, I guess, yes. Elevator's on.
Yeah, he was going on, you know.
Oh my god.
And they were freaking out of shit on me. She said, I told you to wait. How do you wait? You know.
Oh my god, I can't imagine.
But,
Who was after, oh, my foot is spazzing out. Uncle Frank.
okay.
Ah, my foot fell asleep. Who was after Uncle Frank?
Little Vera.
And then after that?
Alright, let me see. We got Hilda, Frank, Vera, Louis. Louis was an easy birth. Thank God. But he was a big baby. He weighed 14.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, after him was Uncle Eddie. Then Mommy. Then Carmen. Then Uncle Victor. And Uncle Lynn.
Wow, that's a lot of kids.
I thought she was going to say Lillian, which said your mother.
How was Mommy's? You remember Mom's birth? Like how was she? Bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I went into the hospital. These kids usually pick holidays. She picked New Year's Eve
Yeah.
for me to go to the hospital. But he said I was in labor, but right away I didn't feel. But he said, let's just stay in the hospital. Then she was born on the 3rd.
Wow. Early, right? Early on the 3rd, right? Like in
Yeah.
the early morning.
But her birthday wasn't bad, you know.
By that time, you were probably exhausted. You had so many kids already.
I know.
And bringing another one home.
And then I said, I guess you're not going on New Year's Eve since we're going to the hospital. I said, thank you, Mother. But I gotta say, Nanny was always there for me when I went to the hospital, and she was always there too when my kids got sick. Like your grandfather, I couldn't find when Uncle Charlie had an appendix operation.
Right.
He
You have to
wasn't
go
there.
take the baby from her because she doesn't know
You know.
what she's doing.
I'll
She's
go
screaming. She's screaming at her. Go take care of the baby now.
But,
Sounds good commentary. Take care of the baby now.
She's screaming at her. She doesn't scream like that. She's not the type of baby that does that.
I think your mom just.
oh my God.
Yeah, she's like, that's crazy.
You sure, right?
Probably hungry.
Oh, Daddy whisper. I told you she
Yeah.
should be grabbing.
Yeah. She does. She poops really like crazy.
She
We didn't edit
She
this
just didn't know
stuff,
how.
right?
She was screaming her head off. What the hell's going on?
Cause she's hungry.
What were you doing?
What do you mean? What was I doing?
What
I
were
was
you doing?
holding her.
Shaking it?
No, I was patting on the back.
Did you try to pacify her?
She doesn't want it.
I tried. We can edit this stuff, right?
She can be
It's
sliced
kind of
pizza.
good for the
I
background.
know. There you are screaming.
Did he
in the
turn it on?
background.
No, leave it. Is he feeding her yet? Or no, the bottle's there. Give him the bottle.
When I looked, she didn't. She just farted on him.
She farted on me like 3
Oh,
times.
that. Ooh, that was good. Oh my goodness! Sounds like somebody's killing her.
Oh.
Oh, baby. Take a break. See what's going on.
Listen, sorry, delay. Mommy,
Did you
do
turn it off?
No, leave it.
He's like,
I knew time she cried. Either
No,
she's
that's
wet or she's hungry.
no, but Simba's like, I've never seen it like that before.
So she cried like that before.
Has she?
Yeah, when she's hungry.
Damn, she's like Lizzie, but she's hungry.
Come on.
Smith, is that a bottle warmer?
Mhm.
Our bottle's still really cold.
Yeah. I love this.
Oh, you have to dry the bottles?
I know. Instead of boiling them, you know what I mean?
Oh. Like, maybe she just had to shit.
No, she's hungry.
I'm gonna stop this